Okay, so we've been to collect our water. So what you need to do now is you need to just place your client's hand in the water. So what you need to do, a couple of things, just check the temperature is okay for the client. So what we do, just move that over. Now take your client's hand and just help them to rest that into the water, okay? And just check that that temperature is okay. Okay, so once 5 minutes or so has passed, what you need to do is you need to, while the hand is soaking in the warm water, we do the filing, we do the buffing, and we do the cuticle work on the other hand, okay? And then whilst you take this hand out of the water, you then move the bowl across and you place the second hand into the water. So just hold that one and wrap that one in tissue, and then just get your client's hand and their second hand would then go into the water, okay? Right, so get your cushion back for your client's wrist. And now what we're going to do, once you've dried the client's hands, we're going to do some work on the cuticles. Okay, so a couple of things. So what we can do is we can get our orange stick. You can open a piece of cotton wool and very gently just gather some of that cotton wool onto the end of the orange stick, okay? And then just tighten that up. Okay, so we've got 3 items that we can use to just clean and push back those cuticles. So we've got the orange stick, but you've also got the hoof stick, okay? So the hoof stick is plastic and it's already angled like the hoof, like a horse's foot, okay, the hoof. And this is plastic, so it's a little bit more flexible, okay? And then we've also got, if you've got a lot of cuticle that needs pushing back, we've also got this, okay? So this is a tool where you can just push the cuticles back. It's quite industrial, so it's quite a heavy tool, okay? And then what I'll do is I'll just show you once I've pushed the cuticles back. We've got a cuticle remover tool, okay, which is very sharp, so you just need to be a little bit careful with that. Okay, so with the cuticles then, and I'm just going to use the orange stick that's coated in some cotton wool. So what you're going to do is you're going to look where the excess cream is still, and in small circles you're just going to follow the cuticle round with a little bit of pressure to push that cuticle back, okay? If your cotton wool comes a little bit loose, just tighten it up and move on to the second finger. So this time you're just clearing away any excess cream that's left, but you're also just pushing the cuticle back as you go. So small circles, but with a little bit of pressure. Okay, I'll just show you with the other tool. So again, it's already angled. This is a little bit more industrial, yeah? So it depends if you need a little bit more work on the cuticles, but it's already in a nice angle of the actual fingernail. So you can just rest it on and push it as you go. Okay, so I'm just going to carry on with my orange stick. So pushing the cuticles back. discard your cotton wool and orange stick back in the pot. Okay, now we've got this tool, okay, and it's a cuticle remover, and you can see it's like angled, but it's really quite sharp. So this little indent, this little V at the top, is like where you take and remove the cuticle. Now my client, she's not got any cuticle that needs removing, but what I'll do is I'll just demonstrate how this is used, okay? So what you need to do is you need to hold it really flat against the nail. Now you wouldn't dig in, okay, because this is like a little knife at the end, okay? So you need to do it really carefully and slowly, and as you go straight across the nail, if there is any excess cuticle to come off, you will pick it up with the little blade at the top. But you will, once you've pushed the cuticles back, you will then see clearly if there is any skin that you need to remove with this tool. So you don't always have to use this. It depends on the client's cuticles at the time. Okay, so back into the sterilizer. Okay, right, so now we move on to the hand and arm massage. Okay, and what we do is we go from the tip of the fingers right up to the elbow. So I'm just going to ask my client, yeah, if she can just push her top, because we're going from the elbow all the way down here to the tip of the finger. Okay, so spatula, and we need our cream. So always spatula, we never just take our cream out because of hygiene purposes, okay? So it's really important that you use a spatula to take your cream out. So what you would do, take some cream out. Now the idea is that you get enough, cream, so you don't have to keep going back during your treatment. So just having a technical problem here. Just going to straighten the camera up a little bit. Okay. So what you would do, you get your cream, place that in the centre of your hand. Lid back on, cream, give your spatula a wipe, and that can go back on the top there. Okay.